Righty, video here for you today. This is the no cap recap of the November 2nd, Season 9, Episode 1 of the Curse of Oak Island companion show, Drilling Down, called Dawn of the Dig. If you missed my recaps of the Season 9 main shows so far, there's a link to it in the upper right. Let's get into it. Host Matty Blake meets with the team in the war room and asks them if they are going after the silver that water samples from shafts in the money pit area revealed when tested last year. Rick says, of course we're going to do something in the money pit. Marty said they are still trying to rule out a natural source, but that would be extremely unlikely to be the case. Surveyor Steve Guptill adds that he thinks the treasure is in the money pit, but the story is in the swamp. In the money pit area, this is Rick telling Matty that it used to be a 50-50 Data Hope split when they drilled, but now it's more like 90% Data, 10% Hope. Matty and Rick then walk a bit to the west and find Jack and Billy going through the spoils from the big Dunfield dig that were never fully searched. From there, Matty visits the swamp to find no digging happening on the stone road due to governmental requests based on the recent findings, but the long-reach excavator is there to unearth the ship-shaped anomaly. On Lot 4, they talk about looking for evidence of the hatch from Zena Halpern's map, and metal detection expert Gary Drayton shows Matty a quote-unquote colorful top pocket find that the cameras don't get to show yet. On the boulderless beach, which Dan Blankenship noticed on his first day on Oak Island, Alex Lagina tells Matty that in addition to the finds on the beach, there is what they call the bald spot upland behind where they are standing, and an anomaly found by side-scan sonar in the water in front of them. They will be diving on that target soon, and they might be able to get the first ever underwater archaeology project permit for the island. Back in the money pit area, Rick and the team explain their plan to use muon technology on the island. Muon technology is what was used a few years ago that provided proof of open areas in the Great Pyramid in Egypt above the Grand Gallery and above the original entrance. They are planning to use this technology in multiple phases, phase 1 being the swamp, the South Shore Pit, and the Money Pit, as shown here. This is possibly the new technology the producers talk about in the second episode of Drilling Down Companion Show, which I have already recapped. There will be a link to it at the end of this video. Finally, Matty interviews Rick and Marty Lagina again in the Money Pit area. The biggest equipment ever in the money pit is here. The open spot under the crane would appear to be the target for the first shaft to be dug and lined with steel. They will then send a diver down to investigate. The shafts are 10 foot wide, way bigger than Borehole 10X, which took Dan Blankenship and his team 20 years to do. And the current Oak Island team will be able to do shafts in 4 different locations in just this one season. The test boreholes that happen in the first episodes this season are what led to the 4 shaft locations being selected. Matty asks about the silver because of the looks on everyone's faces when he mentions it. He asks if perhaps they found evidence of another metal. That answer is revealed in the season premiere of The Curse of Oak Island that aired immediately following this Drilling Down episode back in November 2nd, and they did indeed find scientific evidence of a significant amount of gold as well as the silver evidence that was found last year. I've already recapped the second episode of Drilling Down Season 9. The link will be in the upper right. And I will be back next week to recap not only a new episode of Drilling Down, but also a new episode of the main Curse of Oak Island show as well. The first of the year 2022. Happy New Year and thanks for watching.